field is in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate for the first of 11. With a field of 5 getting set to go here in the opener, Teton DeVee with Stacy Gay, Rose Valley, Mike Campbell. Just Plain Shay trotting for John Stewart. Boo Bro Bashful, Ed Harvey. And the trailer is Spring Jollity with Gilberto. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Boo Bro Bashful from an outside position trying to get one of those top spots as he goes on around the turn 3 wide now. And in between horses, it's Rose Valley coming to the front. Teton DeVee now is in second. Boo Bro Bashful third. Racing in 4th position, Spring Jollity. And the trailer is the trotter, and that is Just Plain Shay. They're now single file on their way to the opening quarter, with Rose Valley up by a length and a half. Boo Bro Bashful has come to second. On the outside, Spring Jollity third. Then moving 4th on the cones, it is Teton DeVee and Just Plain Shay. They were past the opening quarter in 32-1. 5 horses in a bunch as they come past the 3/8 mile station. And Rose Valley is on top as they come from the top of the stretch. And they're on their way to the half. Rose Valley up by 2. On the outside, Spring Jollity. On the cones, it is Boo Bro Bashful. Trotting up to 4th, it is Just Plain Shay and the trailer now, Teton DeVee. They were by the half in 1:03-1. Rose Valley, comfortable on the lead. That one will take these horses past the 5/8 now, and they'll head down the backstretch for the 3/4. Rose Valley is opening up as they go down the backstretch final time. Boo Bro Bashful is second. 3 wide move on the outside from the trotter. Just Plain Shay now coming to third. In between them, it is Spring Jollity, and Teton DeVee has come to 4th, and they were past 3/4 in 1:33-3. Rose Valley is on the move and will take this field past the 7/8. Rose Valley on top, Boo Bro Bashful. And on the outside, Just Plain Shay as they come down the stretch. And Rose Valley has checked out on the rest of this field. Rose Valley with Campbell victorious here. And up for second, the trotter, Just Plain Shay, ahead of Boo Bro Bashful, Teton DeVee, and Spring Jollity. The time for the mile, 2:03, last half in 59-4. Now parading back to the winner's enclosure here in the opener, it is number 2, Rose Valley. 2-year-old daughter of Brandon's Cowboy from the incredible finale mare Fox Valley Shadow. Owned by Don and Ted Bremner of Gemseg. Mike Campbell trains and drives. First career victory for the filly, coming today in a time of 2:03. Rose Valley victorious at 4-5 on the nose. And the last quarter in 29-2. Congratulations, Don and Ted Bremner. Trainer-driver Mike Campbell with number 2, Rose Valley, here in the opener. Second race field with a group of 6. Blue Demon, Mark Haig. Villa Max, Ed Harvey. Royal Putnam, Philip Hodgson. Be Willful, Todd Treitz. Camco Paul, Dale Spence, and Nuco's Typhoon on the outside for Wayne Watson. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Blue Demon in along the cones is looking for the front. Villa Max sprints out of there quickly as well. And Royal Putnam will get a seat in 3rd position. Be Willful is next. Then it's Camco Paul. And the trailer is Nuco's Typhoon as they head on down the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station. And on the go, it's Royal Putnam, now second, and he's at the leader's wheel and will challenge. Blue Demon and Royal Putnam on the way to the quarter. Racing in 3rd is Nuco's Typhoon, and then Be Willful, Camco Paul, and Nuco's Typhoon. They were by the opening quarter in 30 seconds. 2 leaders continuing to duke it out up front. Blue Demon on the cones. On the outside it is Royal Putnam, tucking back in along the inside, and they come down the stretch for the opening half. Villamax is third, Be Willful next, then Camco Paul and New Coast Typhoon as they go past the half-mile station, and Mark Haig had Blue Demon there. In a time of 1:01, Blue Demon and Royal Putnam. Be Willful up on the outside now has come to third spot. Racing in fourth and along the cones it is Villamax. Then on the outside and moving, Camco Paul, the trailer New Coast Typhoon has pace as they head down the backstretch for the final time. Blue Demon, Royal Putnam is in the pocket. 3 wide move on the outside from Camco Paul. In between horses, Be Willful. Then it's New Coast Typhoon and the trailer Villamax, 3/4 in 1:30 and 4. The pace picking up, and 6 of them in a bunch as they come off the top of the turn, pacing down the stretch for the half. As they come for the line, Blue Demon has company on the far outside, but Blue Demon's going to fend them off. Blue Demon got there ahead of Be Willful. Maybe New Coast Typhoon in for the show spot ahead of Camco Paul. The time for the mile, 2:02. Parading back to the line here in race number 2. Number 1, Blue Demon is your winner. He's a 5-year-old son of All-American Ingot from the Arts Place mare, Blues Clues. Owned and trained by Margot Fisher of Fredericton. Mark Haig picks up the catch-driving win. It's the second victory this season for the horse. And an all-time, lifetime mark of 2:02 flat. Congratulations, Margot Fisher. Number 1, Blue Demon, driven by Mark Haig. Jeff Malloy. Field is settling in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate for race 3. $1 Million Jewel and Stefan DeCourcy. Simca and Dale Spence. One Wild Night, Gilles Barrio. Breeze Hanover, Stacey Gay. RR's Wanderer, Todd Trites. Contact Jones with Wayne Watson and Woodmere Sandollar, Stephen Trites. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Breeze Hanover is on the go, and Simca is on the move as well. Simca springs the wings, and Breeze Hanover is right up there on the outside at the leader's wheel. Moving in third, $1 Million Jewel. Then in fourth, as they go past the opening 8th mile marker, it is Woodmere Sandollar. Contact Jones is next, then One Wild Night, and the trailer is RR's Wanderer. Single file now, as they go on past the opening quarter-mile station with Simca and Dale Spence. Breeze Hanover second, $1 Million Jewel, and Woodmere Sandollar. They were by the opening quarter in 28 and 4. Rounding that barn turn, Contact Jones is in 5th. As they come off the top of the turn, and they will move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Simca continues to lead it. Breeze Hanover second. $1 Million Jewel. There goes Woodmere Sandollar first to move on the outside. Racing in 5th, Contact Jones, then One Wild Night and RR's Wanderer, and they reach the half in 1 minute flat. Simca continues to show the way. Breeze Hanover is second. On the outside, Woodmere Sandollar comes to third. Then $1 Million Jewel and Contact Jones has got some cover from 5th. One Wild Night 6th and RR's Wanderer. They head down the backstretch for the final time. And on their way to 3/4, Simca continues to cut the numbers. Breeze Hanover will have some racing room now, and that one gets to the outside from second. $1 Million Jewel is back to third. Woodmere Sandollar 4th, 3/4, 129 and 4. Simca trying to go coast to coast for Spence, but getting some company on the outside. Moving up to second position, it is Breeze Hanover. Then $1 Million Jewel, the far outside. RR's Wanderer is in flight, but Simca's going to get the victory. Very close for the place between RR's Wanderer and Breeze Hanover. The time for that mile, 2:01. Rating back to Victory Lane here at Fredericton Raceway. It's number 2, Simca. 8-year-old mare by Ameripan Gigolo from the goalie Jeff Mare. Goal to Attract. Owned by Malloy Boys Stable of Fredericton. John Malloy is the trainer. Dale Spence picks up the victory in the bike. Second win this season for the mare. 23rd of her career. And the time for the mile today, 2:01. Number 2, Simca and Dale Spence. Field is in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate for the 4th. Man Racing Joe and Lonnie Stokes. Furiously Fast, Mark Haig. Meter Leader, Gilles Barrio. Vic Victor, Stephen Trites. Full of Finesse, Mike Downey. The outside for Nicole's Baby and Philip Hodgson. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and Vic Victor is quickest off the gate as they go into the turn. Man Racing Joe is in second position, and Furiously Fast has third spot as they go on around the turn. And Meter Leader now is in fourth, full of finesse, and the trailer is Nicole's Baby. And we've got action up front as Man Racing Joe has vacated the pocket, but Vic Victor wants the front, and those two are dueling on their way to the opening quarter-mile marker. Vic Victor and Man Racing Joe. Those two take them past the quarter in 28 4/5. Rounding that turn and moving in third it is Furiously Fast. Action on the outside once again provided by Meter Leader. And that one moves first up on the outside from fourth. They pace down the stretch for the half-mile station. And moving in fifth spot, that is Full of Finesse, also on the outside, Nicole's Baby. But Vic Victor leads them all and took them past the half. By that marker in 59 3, Vic Victor. Now Meter Leader is a half length up on the outside. Meter Leader will take them past the 5/8. Vic Victor second. Full of Finesse has lost his cover in third. Then moving fourth is Man Racing Joe. Furiously Fast is next, and Nicole's Baby on their way to 3/4. Barrio has Meter Leader there and is up by 4.5, maybe 5 lengths. Meter Leader on the outside, Full of Finesse as they go on round that turn. And they were by 3/4 in 1:29. Meter Leader leads it. And that one is way up on the rest of these as they come off the top of the turn, and they're inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go. Meter Leader has turned it into a race for place. And those horses on the far outside making a good go of it as they come for the line, but Meter Leader is going to get it. Up on the outside, Man Racing Joe very close against Full of Finesse for the place. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes flat. Parading back to the wire, here is your winner in the 4th. It's number 3, Meter Leader. 4-year-old son of Yankee Leader from the Basie mare, Millimeter. A homebred for Gerald Alexander of Sussex. Trained by the legend, Jimmy Smith. And Gilles Barrio picks up the catch-driving victory. 5th of the season for the horse. Coming today in a time of 2 minutes flat. Number 3, Meter Leader and Gilles Barrio. Trias Truck Center starting gate with the field of 8. Here in the 5th, we have Ryan's Fancy with Randy Phillips. Ashby Corner, Stephen Trites. Jesse's Whim, Todd Trites. Keystone Hot Pants, Wayne Watson. Ari's Andrew, Gilles Barrio. Fightertown Pilot, Mark Collett. Basin View Brad, Mark Haig. And Dusty Lane Paco with Dale Spence. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Ashby Corner looking for a good position on the inside. That is Orion's Fancy. trying to take the lead. Ashby Corner is on top now by 3/4 of a length, but Ryan's Fancy comes back on the inside, and those two are battling as they go on for the opening quarter-mile marker. Racing in third position, Keystone Hot Pants. Then it is Jesse's Whim. Next up, RE's Andrew. Racing in sixth spot is Basin View Brad, then Dusty Lane Paco and Fightertown Pilot. They reach the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat, with Ryan's Fancy. Moving in second, Ashby Corner. As they come off the top of the turn, they will move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Ryan's Fancy with company on the outside. That is RE's Andrew, now up to second spot, and he's at the leader's wheel. Racing in third, Ashby Corner. Then Basin View Brad and Keystone Hot Pants. Moving in sixth, it is Dusty Lane Paco. Seventh, for Fightertown Pilot, and off stride is Jesse's Whim at the rear of the field. They reach the half in 59-4. On past the 5/8 they go. And Ryan's Fancy has another challenger up on the outside. It's RE's Andrew. Moving in third, Ashby Corner is tight, right up against those leaders. Moving in fourth, Basin View Brad. Then Dusty Lane Paco. Keystone Hot Pants and Fightertown Pilot starts to move as they were past the 3/4 in 1:30. And they go on round the barn turn for the final time. Ryan's Fancy, RE's Andrew, Ashby Corner watching those two leaders battle with just over 1/8 of a mile left to go. Ryan's Fancy continues to lead it. Moving on the outside, RE's Andrew digging in on the outside. Ashby Corner on the far outside as they come for the line. RE's Andrew has made the front, and RE's Andrew's going to get it over Ryan's Fancy and Ashby Corner. And the time for that mile, 2:02.2. Parading back to Victory Lane, here is your winner in the fifth race, number 5, RE's Andrew. 8-year-old son of Western Success from the Camtastic mare Kona Queen. Owned and trained by Linda Hughes of Fredericton. Catch driven to victory tonight by Gilles Barriot. Horse picks up his third win of the season. Pacing the mile this evening in 2:02.2. Congratulations, Linda Hughes. And driver Gilles Barriot with number 5, RE's Andrew, here in the fifth. Field settles in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate with I Wish, and Mark Haig, Maho Bay, Lonnie Stokes, Mackenzie Kate, Phil Reed, Fern Hill Treasure, Gilles Barriot, and Slim and Sleek on the outside for Mike Downey. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and Slim and Sleek is fired up and goes straight to the front on their way to the opening 8th mile marker. Slim and Sleek and I Wish. Then it's Maho Bay in third. Racing in fourth, Mackenzie Kate, and the trailer is Fern Hill Treasure as those 5 go down the backstretch for the opening quarter. On top and cutting it out is Slim and Sleek. Then I Wish close at second. Further back to Maho Bay, Mackenzie Kate and Fern Hill Treasure as they go on past the opening quarter. 30 2/5. Mike Downey had Slim and Sleek past that marker, and he's up by 2 lengths. I Wish was second. Racing in third, Maho Bay, Mackenzie Kate and Fern Hill Treasure. Still single file as they come off the top of the turn and pace down the stretch for the half. Slim and Sleek. Racing in second, I Wish. Moving third, Maho Bay. Then Mackenzie Kate with an eye to the outside, and Fern Hill Treasure fifth. They were on by the half in 1 minute and 1/5. Slim and Sleek continues to lead it. Racing in second, I Wish. Then Maho Bay. Racing fourth, Mackenzie Kate and Fern Hill Treasure. from 5th is starting to get rolling as they go on down the backstretch for the final time. Moving on top a length and a half. Slim and Sleek continues to cut the numbers. Racing in second, it is I Wish, then Maho Bay, Mackenzie Kate, and Fernhill Treasure. 3/4 in 1:30-1. Slim and Sleek, and here comes I Wish to the outside. Inside of an 1/8 of a mile to go. Slim and Sleek and I Wish. Maho Bay is third as they come for the line. I Wish continuing to try to cut into that lead, but Slim and Sleek is going to get it all over I Wish, and Maho Bay was in for third spot. Time for the mile, 2 minutes flat, last quarter, 29-4. Here is your winner of race number 6. It is the 6-horse, Slim and Sleek. 7-year-old daughter of Cammy Best from the Baum Rickles mare, Starlight and Velvet. Owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John. Trained and driven by Mike Downey. Slim and Sleek records her 6th win of this season, equaling her season's best performance in a time of 2 minutes flat. Trias Truck Center starting gate with the field here in the 7th. Windermere Nick and Stephen Trites. Ideal Ticket, Gilles Barrio. MG Girl, Todd Trites. My Bright Penny, Stacy Gay. Choco du Ruisseau, Mark Haig on the outside. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Windermere Nick is going for the lead. Choco du Ruisseau on the far outside is trying to get up there as well. And Ideal Ticket settled into third spot as they are on their way for the opening 8th mile marker. Choco du Ruisseau is the new leader. And on the inside, in second, is Windermere Nick. Then Ideal Ticket, MG Girl is fourth. And the trailer My Bright Penny as they go down the backstretch for the opening quarter. On top and cutting it out, Mark Haig has got Choco du Ruisseau there, and he was there in a time of 29 seconds flat. Windermere Nick is second, Ideal Ticket third, then MG Girl and My Bright Penny. On past the 3/8 mile marker, and continuing to cut it out, Choco du Ruisseau. Racing in second, Windermere Nick. Moving to the outside from third, Ideal Ticket is on the go first up. Racing in fourth, MG Girl and the trailer My Bright Penny. They were by the half in 59-3 with Choco du Ruisseau. Ideal Ticket now has come to the leader's wheel on the outside. Watching those two battle is Windermere Nick, MG Girl closing the gap from fourth, and My Bright Penny as they go down the backstretch for the final time. Choco du Ruisseau. Ideal Ticket has asked for more, and he's got a half length in front now. MG Girl on the outside has found her best stride. Moving in fourth is Windermere Nick, and My Bright Penny goes to the outside from fifth. They were by 3/4 in 1:28 4/5. Ideal Ticket continues to lead it. MG Girl is in pursuit. Choco du Ruisseau in along the cones. And on the outside, My Bright Penny as they come for the line. Ideal Ticket with Barrio motionless as they come for the wire. And Ideal Ticket got it over MG Girl. And My Bright Penny grabbed the show spot. The time for that mile, 1:58. Gilles Barrio parades back with his third winner on the program so far today. This time round with number 2, Ideal Ticket. 6-year-old son of Full of Fun from the Camlock mare Ms. Sunrise. Owned by Dave Silliphant of Fredericton, Dan Krause of Hanwell. Trained by Brian Embleton and driven to victory by Gilles Barrio. for the horse's 8th win of the year. During Frex Week, he had a pair of victories and a second-place finish. Tonight, pacing in a time of 1:58. Number 2, Ideal Ticket. 3rd win on the card for Gilberto. Field is in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate. I Got a Rocket with Stacy Gay. Night Talker, Mike Downey. Meadowland Griffey, Dale Spence. Elm Grove Camrose, Philip Hodgson. Hotshot Mindale, Todd Trites. Hustler Hall and Gilberto. Texas Treasure with Lonnie Stokes. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Night Talker is on the move and moving up second on the outside. Elm Grove Camrose got out of there swiftly. In between horses and ducking into the cones now. Meadowland Griffey is sitting in 3rd. Racing in 4th, I Got a Rocket. On the outside is Hustler Hall. Then it's Texas Treasure, and further back to Hotshot Mindale in 7th as they go down by the quarter. On the outside, it's Elm Grove Camrose. On the outside, Night Talker. As they go past that marker, Night Talker and Elm Grove Camrose, watching those 2 leaders battle, it is Meadowland Griffey. They were by the quarter in 29 seconds. And moving in 4th is Hustler Hall. They come off the top of the turn and pace down the stretch for the half. 2 leaders still duking it out up front. Elm Grove Camrose and Night Talker. Moving in 3rd is Meadowland Griffey. Then Hustler Hall has got the cover on the outside. Then it's Texas Treasure. I Got a Rocket is 6th, and trailing the field is Hotshot Mindale. They were by the half in 59-3. Night Talker continues to show the way. Elm Grove Camrose 2nd. Moving in 3rd, that is Meadowland Griffey at the cones. Hustler Hall looks to go 3 wide on the outside, and he's in pursuit now. Then it's I Got a Rocket. Texas Treasure looking for a seam, and Hotshot Mindale, and Mike Downey had them past 3/4 with Night Talker in a time of 1:30 flat. Night Talker is now up by 4.5. Racing in 2nd, Meadowland Griffey, then Hustler Hall in 3rd. Moving in 4th is Elm Grove Camrose as they come off the top of the turn. Night Talker is still flying up front as they come for the line, and Night Talker is going to check out on this group. Night Talker's got it. It's close for 2nd, but Hustler Hall was there ahead of Meadowland Griffey. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes, 1/5. Parading back to the line, here is your winner of the 8th race, number 2, Night Talker. 8-year-old son of Western Ideal from the Jate Lobel mare, Peaceful Feeling. Owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John, Mike Downey trains and drives his 2nd winner of the night. 4th win of the season for this stallion in a time of 2 minutes and 1/5. 21-1 on the nose of number 2, Night Talker and Mike Downey. Trias Truck Center starting gate has the field for the 9th. Wave That Banner and Stephen Trites. Edgewater Shadowfax, Lonnie Stokes. Forever Finesse, Mike Downey. Tahuya River Dance, Mark Haig. M.D. Hardley's Success, Wayne Watson. On the outside, DG's Crosby with Philip Hodgson. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Edgewater Shadowfax has made the lead, and moving along with that one is Forever Finesse. Racing in 3rd, Wave That Banner. Then it's Tahuya River Dance in 4th. Moving in 5th, M.D. Hardley's Success, and DG's Crosby is the trailer as they go single file on their way down the backstretch to the opening quarter. And on top and cutting it out, changing up tactics tonight, it's Edgewater Shadowfax on the lead past the quarter. Moving in second, Forever Finesse. Then Wave That Banner to Who Ya River Dance, MD Hardley's Success. And moving in sixth is DG's Crosby. They were on by the quarter in 29-1. And on top and cutting it out, Edgewater Shadowfax leads this field as they move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Racing in second, Forever Finesse. Then Wave That Banner, and MD Hardley's Success is first up on the outside in fourth. Tahuya River Dance and DG's Crosby, and they were by the half in 59-3. Still leading it, it's Edgewater Shadowfax by 2. Forever Finesse in second. Racing in third is Wave That Banner up on the outside now. MD Hardley's Success comes to third. And moving on the outside, DG's Crosby. Then it's Tahuya River Dance as they go for 3/4. And on top, it's Edgewater Shadowfax and Lonnie Stokes taking the field past 3/4. And they're now by that marker in 1:28-2. Edgewater Shadowfax and Forever Finesse. MD Hardley's Success is not out of it from third and is bearing down for Watson as they come off the top of the turn. Here comes Forever Finesse now. Edgewater Shadowfax second. MD Hardley's Success third as they come for the line. Forever Finesse got it. Downey has a triple this evening over Edgewater Shadowfax this time and MD Hardley's Success. And the time for the mile, 1:58 flat. Driver Mike Downey parades back his third winner of the night. This time, number 3, Forever Finesse. 6-year-old son of Western Paradise from the Shore Patrol mare On Patrol Finesse. Owned by Downey Racing Stable of St. John. Mike Downey trains and drives. The gelding picks up his 4th win of this season. It's a brand new lifetime mark taken tonight in a time of 1:58. Number 3, Forever Finesse. Third winner on the card for Mike Downey. Tonight's feature race starters are in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate. A field of 6, Woodmere Big Splash and Todd Trites. Hyperion Blue Chip, Mike Downey. Provoke Me, Gilles Barrio. Ace on the River, Philip Hodgson. Perfect Trick, Stephen Trites. Robert R. Robert, Pierre-Luc Roy. And here they come. They're off and pacing. Provoke Me has gone for the front. Also on the outside of him, Ace on the River is on the move. And racing in third spot, Woodmere Big Splash. Then it's Hyperion Blue Chip in fourth. Next up is Perfect Trick and the trailer Robert R. Robert. Now they're single file as they go down the backstretch for the opening quarter, and Provoke Me shows the way. Ace on the River tucked in nicely from second. Then it is Woodmere Big Splash closing the gap in third. Hyperion Blue Chip is fourth. On the outside, Robert R. Robert is on the move. And the trailer now is Perfect Trick. And they were by the quarter 28-4. On their way to 3/8. They pass that post now with Provoke Me on the lead. Ace on the River is in second as they move in front of us for the first time. Woodmere Big Splash goes to the outside from third. Then it's Hyperion Blue Chip. Next up, Robert R. Robert and Perfect Trick. And the field, 3 in and 3 on the outside as they go to the 5/8. They were by the half in 1 minute flat. On their way to that next post now with Provoke Me leading it. Racing on the outside second, Woodmere Big Splash. Ace on the River is in the pocket third. Moving in fourth, it is Hyperion Blue Chip. Then Robert R. Robert and Perfect Trick as they go down the backstretch for the 3/4 and on past that marker with Gilles Barrio and Provoke Me on the lead. Racing in second, Woodmere Big Splash and Ace on the River is third. 3/4 in 1:30 as they come to 7/8 and move for the finish, and continuing to lead it, it's Provoke Me. On the outside, Woodmere Big Splash tires. Ace on the River exits the pocket as they come for the line. Provoke Me and Ace on the River Provoke Me! Barrios, fourth of the night over Ace on the River and Woodmere Big Splash. Robert R. Robert was fourth. The time for that mile, 1:59 and 4. Parading back his fourth winner on the card, driver Gilles Barrio with number 3, Provoke Me. 7-year-old son of Aces and Sevens from the Escortention mare Belle Bay Haley. Owned and trained by Gary Beattie of Fredericton. Third win of the season for the horse. Coming in a time tonight of 1:59 and 4. Want to say happy birthday as well to Kent Beattie, celebrating his 19th birthday. Happy birthday, Kent, from all of us here at Fredericton Raceway. And congratulations on the win, Gary Beattie, driver Gilles Barrio, number 3, Provoke Me, in 1:59 and 4. Trias Truck Center starting gate has the field for the finale in our 2012 season here at Fredericton Raceway. Same old story with Philip Hodgson, Golden Opportunity, Phil Reed, Wild Western Abbey, Dale Spence, Nan's Way, Gilles Barrio, Provocative, Todd Trites, Made in Paris, Mark Haig, Big Brown Ben, Mike Downey, and the Viking Prince with Stephen Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Golden Opportunity shows his nose in front as they go on for the opening 8th mile station. And movement on the outside now as Nan's Way is on the go for Barrio. And they go on round that turn. Racing in third is Same Old Story. Then it's Provocative in 4th spot. Moving in 5th is a Wild Western Abbey. Then it's Big Brown Ben on the outside. Made in Paris is 7th. And the trailer is the Viking Prince. And 2 leaders are still battling as they were past the opening quarter. 29 and 3 was the time. On round that barn turn and now a new leader. It's Nan's Way up by 2 over Golden Opportunity. Same Old Story is in third. Provocative has 4th. Wild Western Abbey 5th as they come off the top of the turn. And move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. It continues to be Nan's Way. Golden Opportunity. Same Old Story third. Provocative and Wild Western Abbey. Then Made in Paris. Racing in 7th is Big Brown Ben, and the Viking Prince is the trailer by the half in 59 and 3. On round the turn they go and past the 5/8 now. On down the backstretch for the final time. Nan's Way and Golden Opportunity comes back to the outside from second. Same Old Story right there in third. Made in Paris has made up a lot of ground from the rear of the field and is now 4th. The Viking Prince is 5th. Then Big Brown Ben, Provocative, and Wild Western Abbey. They were past 3/4 in 1:29 and 4. On to the 7/8 next stop. And 2 leaders are neck and neck. Golden Opportunity on the outside. Nan's Way on the cones. The last race of 2012 sets up as a good one as Golden Opportunity cruises to the front. The Viking Prince is on the go on the far outside. Golden Opportunity got it. The Viking Prince and then Big Brown Ben with the show. And the time for that mile, 2:01 and 3. Parading back to the winner's enclosure. Number 2, Golden Opportunity. 3-year-old son of Liz Mara from the Island Fantasy mare Fantasy Jet. Owned by Phil Reed of Fredericton, Doug Cameron of Upper Hampstead. Phil also trains and drives. First win of the season for the 3-year-old. It's a brand new lifetime record, taken in a time of 2:01 and 3. 11-1 on the nose of number 2, Golden Opportunity. Congratulations to Phil Reed and Doug Cameron. New speed badge for the 3-year-old 201-3 in our final race of the campaign.